What's up, people? We got a unboxing on our hands. Let's check this out. Okay. Welcome. We have 5 Celestions that came in the mail today. And we are going to unbox these suckers and put them in cabs. Okay, let me think. Yeah. What do I want to do? Okay, I got an idea. What's up, people? I am taking speakers, unboxing Celestion speakers, putting them in cabs. So I've got a bunch of cabs over here, and I'm gonna mix and match. Okay, this is a Bogner Cube 112 closed back. I'm going to take the EVM 12L out of it and put a 16 ohm Celestion Classic Lead 80. So I can use this with my tube amps on a 16 ohm and use all the windings in the transformer. Then I'm going to take the EV in this out and put it in, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. This Bogner Cube is probably the best built cabinet I've ever had. It is so overbuilt. And it is very tight on the dimensions. It's hard to get this backing off of it because it fits so tightly. God damn. You see what I'm saying? God damn. It's like the sword and the stone, brother. Whew. Whew. Let me see. How can I get this off? All right. Let's hit it with the crowbar. Woo! Okay. One of the cool things about the EVM is where you usually either put those connectors onto the speaker or solder them on. This has a push system, kind of like hi-fi speakers, where you push down on a little spring-loaded sucker and you stick the wire through. Pretty cool. All right. This EV is coming out and it's going to go into an open back cab. It's either going to go into open back 112 or I'm going to put it with a Classic Lead 80 in the closed back 212 over here. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm thinking open back 112. Okay. Yeah, here's that EV. And that's what I was talking about. You put the wires there instead of something like regular guitar speakers. Way cool. Okay, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay. 16 ohm classic lead 80 going in. Please tell me these are the right screws. I remember that the EV was bigger. I think I might have used different screws. Let's see. When I bought this Wagner Cube, it had a 16 ohm vintage 30 in it, which I promptly sold. No, these screws work. We're good. Okay. Yeah. Wagner Cube. You see the ports? And you see this is like pillow stuffing. And then look at this speaker cable that it comes with. What the fuck, guys, right? It's like, why not just give us a little speaker connector thing like everybody else? No, they make it hard on you. Yo, Tommy Chops, it's free. You got to email me at the email that's attached to this YouTube page. and show me that you're a guitar player and that you have a fucking guitar and cabinet and that you're able to enjoy this thing. Just email me with your name and prove to me that you're a guitar player, and you will be the second person to join up. Because right now, it's only Offset Guitar Tech who has joined. Nobody else has emailed me and shown that they're a real guitar player, which is hella lame. But it's not going to be like that for long. Gotta join. The thing is, I gotta verify that people are guitar players. That's the main thing. So how do you do that? Well, you send me a picture of your speaker cabinet and your guitar, or send me a video or something. Yeah, send me a little video, a little clip. Not just some photo you got off Google Images. Prove to me that you're a real guitar player, and you will be entered. As simple as that. All right. Man, this Bogner cap makes you work for it because you got to solder these fuckers on. Let's do this. I don't like this. I don't feel like I have good connections here. I've been through this before. Okay, I know what to do. What I should do is just buy a new fucking speaker cable. This shit is dog shit. Nope. You know what? Bogner, this is unacceptable. I do not agree. I do not agree to this. And yep, this shit's coming out. So yeah, I'm sick and fucking tired of this. These are way too big to go into little holes for the speakers. Fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna get a new speaker jack. Yeah, this is always problematic. Tommy Chops, don't push your luck, man. Remember, I'm giving it away. Maybe you won't be entered into the contest. All right. I'm not going slow on this. All right. Let's see here. Where did that shit go? Oh, you know what? I don't have to order one. I can just use one from a different cab. All right. I got this. Ah, there's where that screw went. Perfect. Yeah, that's been nothing but problematic since day one. Come on, motherfucker. Oh. So what I'm doing with the Bogner cube is I'm putting the 16 ohm classic lead 80 because I plan to use this exclusively with tube amps. I want to use the 16 ohm tap to get all the windings. And the 16 ohm classic lead 80 is pretty bright. And the Bogner cab, it has closed back and a lot of damping. And it's overbuilt and thick. So I think that it will tame the high. Okay. Tommy Chops. Tommy Chops, are you you happen to go by any other names, Tommy Chops? You sound like a guy who we all once know. Goes by the name of Joe. What's up, Jerry? We got 5 Celestions. We got the EV. We got about 5 different cabs here. I'm doing my thing, homie. Again, before I close it up, here is how the Bogner Cube does its thing. This is like pillow material. So the bright 16 ohm classic lead 80 is going in there. And then they got sound foam. This is going to be a badass cab for tube amps. You guys got to email me and verify that you're guitar players to get in the giveaway. I'm not sending this amp to somebody that doesn't care about guitar. And that's it for that cab. All right, so one down. All right. So let's break out this 212. Oh, you know what? This sucker's front loaded. Perfect. Alrighty. That makes it a lot easier. Look. Mm. Okay, I'm just going to unscrew both of them and then tilt this up to get it off. Found a screw that wasn't tight. Interesting. 16 ohm classic lead 80 coming out, going into a box. 8 ohm classic lead 80 going in. And how about this one? $16 ohm V-type coming out. Now I've got to make a decision. Do I want to go classic lead 80 V-type mix, or do I want to do two 8 ohm classic lead 80s? I decided that the tone I liked from that 212 cab was a mix of the V-type and the classic lead 80. But at the same time, 16 ohm speakers are inherently brighter than the 8 ohms. And that's why I like the V-type, is because it warmed it up a little bit. Huh. Well, this also affects what's going in that Tech 21 amp. So I plan to put two 8 ohm V-types in that. But maybe I'll do a mixture in here and a mixture in the Tech 21 amp as well. I think the blend is good. Let's go with the blend. Hmm. Got it. If you want to be part of the giveaway, you got to prove you're a guitar player that can handle getting an amp in the mail and being able to make it work. If you don't have a speaker cab, get the fuck out of here. Got to email me and validate that you're a guitar player. Into this thing. Tommy Bahama in the chat. So in Woke, are you reporting the YDNA channel? Are you trying to take the YDNA channel out? Okay, so the 16 ohm is not going to go into this box. Now I've really got to make my decision. Do I do a pairing, 2 different types? Or do I stick with the same type? Shit. I'm going to stay with the same type. So for the 212 cab here, it's going to be the classic lead 80, 8 ohms. And then for the trademark 120 Tech 21 amp, it's going to be 2 8 ohm V types. Sometimes you just got to commit, right? You just got to make your mind up and commit to something. Well, shout out to our fans, Tracy Guns and Chris Benson, who get ideas from the YDNA village, whether it's on this channel or on your main YDNA channel. Hey, all the fans help. And if you want to copy our ideas and make yourself look foolish, that's good content too. You're welcome to do that. We certainly won't be hearing from them, because if they opened their mouth, they would look pretty silly. But I know they're watching, and they're welcome to continue watching. Might get some good ideas. I think it's some pretty cool stuff now and again. Good ideas. So for the greenback and the vintage 30 players, that ain't YDNA. Classic lead 80 is the way. And then if you want to do a 4x12 and get a little bit more Celestion EQ into the mix, I recommend V-type blend with classic lead 80s. V-type is similar EQ to vintage 30 and greenback, somewhere in the middle, except it doesn't have fizz. So if you play a rectum fire or a 5150 or a slow, you won't get fizz with a V-type like you'd get with greenback or vintage 30. And if you got something super fucking fizzy, like a 5150 or Ingle or whatever you got, I recommend a combination of V-type and A-type, because the A-type has a lot of reduced high end and no fizz. No fucking fizz with the A-type. All right, here's that Tech 21. Oh, this is front loaded. Interesting. What the fuck? All right, well, let me get in here with a screwdriver and try to wiggle the front off. I've already changed speakers on this, I just forget. Yeah. I need like 2 points of contact. Come on. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. I just needed the right tool for the job. Whatevs, whatevs. All right. Let's see here. Okay, these are the 8-ohm V-types. Another way that Celestion saves money on the V-type is they don't put it in the nice box. They put it in just a standard brown cardboard box. The Celestion 7080 are dog shit. The V-type And they don't put a backing on it like in most other Celestion shipping situations. This had no backing. They be skimping. They be skimping on the V-types. All right. Had my my shit plugged in for the past 10 minutes or so. Let's see if I can take these fuckers out. So the speakers I have in here, I recommend. Nothing wrong with them. Here is one of the two. This is the Victoria brand of amps. Eminence speaker. It is a Fender style speaker. And it sounds great. I think it's probably what the George Alessandro Eminence Fender style speakers are. Okay. The And here's the other Eminence speaker. I recommend this speaker greatly to people that like Celestion speakers. This is a high-powered greenback type speaker, GB128. I really recommend this. I think there's more activity on this speaker than a lot of similar classic Celestion type speakers out there. Modern greenbacks from Celestion are good, but there's something about this, about the interactive nature and the bounce, percussiveness or whatever. It's cool. These are great. They're cheap. GB128. I think this would probably be Legacy Amplification's fave speaker. Well, okay, time to put two 8-ohm. Another reason why I'm going with these is they're light. But I do think that this is the answer to this trademark 120 amp. The trademark 120 amp was built for Celestion 7080 speakers as a cost-cutting measure, It sounded a lot better with those two eminence that I put in it, but I think it's going to sound even better with this. Why? Don't have the best answer for that, but I think that this is kind of the successor of the 7080, and I think this is going to knock the trademark 120 out of the ballpark. I think this is going to be good. Oh, look, it's brand new. But, can you see? Made in China. Made in China. Everybody says, oh yeah, Celestion went back to make it in the UK. Well, maybe some of their offerings. But made in China Celestions versus made in UK Celestions, I don't give a fuck. I care about sound, man. Huh. Oh. I've heard about this situation with these amps. With the Tech 21, how some speakers won't fit in. No way. They're not fitting in perfectly, but let's see how close we can get it. I think I can get it very stable and sturdy. But yeah, I've read forum posts about if you try to change speakers in the Tech 21 amps, it won't fit properly. Now those eminence fit just fine, but this is a little different. This is really good enough. It doesn't go completely flat. But at the same time, it's stable. So right now there is a little gap down here. Does that matter? Well, it's not gonna hurt the speaker. Weird. Weird. Okay, here's the 16 ohm G-type going in the box. 8 ohm V-type. Silica gel. Yeah. Same thing. Doesn't fit perfectly. But that's not really, I don't know. I don't know how big a deal that is. It's very close to fitting perfectly. But the bottom of the speaker is a little bit too wide of a bowl for it to sit flat and flush. It's just a little too wide, so it sits up a little bit. You can still screw it in, but there will just be a little bit of gap. Hey, what's up, Chris and Tracy? What's up, guys? How are those 50-watt Marshall Mojotone kits working out? How's the custom 700 working out? Serial number 1 Mojotone kit to my main man, Chris Benson. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're here, but they're not going to run their mouths. They're not going to say, "Oh, look at you! You have a solid state amp, Tech 21 solid state." They're not going to say that because they don't want the information that has been disseminated to spread. And if they came on here, it would spread. They don't want to talk about the custom 400 comparison to the custom 700. They don't want to talk about the the Mojotone British 50 bastard class that me and YDNA did last April. They don't want to talk about that stuff because the bastard class is what led to the bastard class between Chris and Tracy. All right, this is finished also. Not completely flush. Does that matter? We shall see. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to pack up my Eminence. I've got to leave myself a note on these suckers. Part of buying new speakers is that you get boxes to put old speakers in. Okay, for a while, this has been my Fender style cab. This is a, guys, are you ready for this revelation? this cab and a few of the cabs in the room are from none other than Mojo Tone in North Carolina, beside all those big furniture manufacturers in North Carolina. I bought a lot of stuff from Mojo Tone. And I'm not at war with Mojo Tone. But if you buy a Mojo Tone kit, assemble it, put a sticker on the front of it, and charge $3,500 saying, hey, this is handmade by Johnny. That's not how it goes. Ask anybody in the amp game. That's not how it goes. Tracy, I'm talking to you, brother. Come on, Tracy. Don't be like that. Your customers are very naive, my man. Okay, one moment. Okay. So since I took that speaker cable assembly out of the Mojo, now I gotta take it out of this Marshall cab, the snakeskin Marshall cab, and put it in the Mojo. Man, I probably should have the fuck am I even looking at here? Oh God. Hey, oh, wow, this is coming right out. Yay! Marshall be skimping. Yeah, Marshall be skimping. But if you buy this sucker from Sweetwater, oh, it's snakeskin. Oh, snakeskin. This shit's like $700. It comes with a V-type. It's like a, what, $95 speaker? It's not MDF, it's ply. It's for their SV20, the shitty little plexi heads. But yeah, it's not a $700 fucking speaker cab. They are smoking very powerful drugs to come up with that price. Okay. EVM cab coming right up. Let's check this shit out. Interesting. Okay, to the chat, I would like to remind you that currently there is one person signed up for the giveaway. And the dude's name is Offset Guitar Tech. And what he did to sign up was send me an email with a couple photos showing that he's a guitar player, that he's got some speaker cabs and so on and so forth. And that was that. So if you're signing up for this thing by like commenting on a YouTube video saying, hey, I want to be a part of this, we need more validation that you are a guitar player than that. So you gotta send me an email and prove that you're a guitar player. And if your proof ain't good enough, I will reply by telling you your proof ain't good enough. If you're just like grabbing some Google image search type bullshit. So yeah, you got to be a guitar player for this. I'm not going to send you something really nice if you're not going to enjoy this stuff. Okay. Got it. Interesting. All right. So this is the same problem I had with the EVM when I was putting it into the Bogner Cube. These speakers with this Mojotone cab are not long enough to suit the EVM. So let's see if I can find some that will work. Probably not. Probably going to be stuck on this task tonight and have to get them at a later date. Yeah, I would like to make that work, but I don't think I have the right size. Oh yeah, hey Tracy, I can send you a bunch of these if you just pay shipping. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all the ones that came with the kit that you use. But I got other components to use in mine. And then 2 more. So Tracy, I mean, if you pay shipping, dude, I'll send you those. Like, no problem, dude. I'll send you those, Tracy. Okay, so yeah, those screws, they're not long enough for this EVM because it's got different dimensions than all the other regular speakers like Eminence and Celestion. So, all right, well, what I can do is I can take the EV out and put the Eminence Victoria in. So yeah, my theory is that Eminence made the George Alessandro speakers probably after they already made this and dialed in their Fender tone. And this is probably very similar to the George Alessandro speakers. I haven't played them. They are a hot item. You know, it's like they look better and they, oh, we have this master, oh, a Spanish master, Alessandro. You know, oh, the Cesar Diaz, George Alessandro, oh, these are Spanish masters. They know the tone, right? It's an appeal to emotion. I think they probably dialed in their Fender speaker with this for Victoria Amp Company. And they're probably making very similar product for the Alessandro. All right, so the EVM didn't fit with the screws I had, and I don't have different screws to fit that EVM, so I'm going to put this one in this cab, which this one has traditionally been in this cab, and this is a great pairing. People love this cab and this speaker. Well, I'm about to drop an exclusive on you right now. Friday night, I'm going to have Luke on the show. Sneaky Luke. And we will discuss the giveaway, which you guys are not participating in. Just email me. Show that you're a guitar player. Validate yourself. And then you will be entered. if you just send me some like Google image search photos, bye-bye. Seriously. Validate yourself as someone who is a guitar aficionado who loves this shit. You don't deserve to get a fancy head if you have like a fucking $100 acoustic guitar in the closet. You're like, oh yeah, I play guitar. Let me enter. I'm also gonna kick you out if this speaker cab you have is some sort of fucking toy. You're like, yeah, I have this like stage right 8-inch cab or some, you know, if you got some sort of $75 toy, you can kick bricks. Okay. The Eminence Victoria is back to where it originally resided. Okay, we gotta charge this sucker. Sending it to Riley, well, it's a giveaway, dude. I will send it to someone, but it's going to be a chance-based phenomena. It's not going to be backroom deals. It's not going to be buddy stuff. It's going to be real deals, real chance, real giveaway, drawing numbers from a hat type stuff. And the people that will be in that hat are going to show that they are truly guitar players. You can't get in this thing if you're not a guitar player. Don't waste my time. Now we put the EV to rest for a while. I'll be right back. You might be wondering what this last speaker that's boxed up that has not been opened is. Well, this is a 16 ohm V-type, because now I have two 16 ohm classic late 80s and two 16 ohm V-types. I will at some point have a 412 with those speakers in it, and that's the ohm that you want for 412. So I've got two V-type 16, two classically 80 16. So this is going to go on the shelf along with 4 boxes over there of speakers that will also go on the shelf. I might bring out that EV speaker. I might not. So here's 5 boxes going on the shelf into storage for a later date. Oh yeah, the EV will come out, but I do need, because I sacrificed a speaker jack assembly, I need to get another one of those. I've got now this. Oh no, that's not the one. This speaker right here. I've got a lot of 112 cabinets. This one is for modeling. Have you guys seen this before? It sounds good for modeling. Triple cone. And I kind of want to keep it there because I like having that as a reference. Just as like a test item. So yeah, I need to get another speaker jack assembly. That'll happen soon. Tracy, if you want some Mojitone caps, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 8 of them here. I'll send them to you just for the price of shipping. All right. Let's turn on the trademark 120 for a moment. Can't be for long. Let's see this trademark 120. No pedals. I'll use the tube reverb in the amp. I'm sorry, spring reverb in the amp. Okay, I immediately noticed there's something wrong. So I'm turning that off. I'm going to look at the connections that I've made. Most likely culprit, the effects loop, because I took the stuff out of the effects loop, right? I had things plugged into the effects loop, took them out. No, the speakers are looking good in there. I'm not going to blow this thing up. This is fine. Business as usual, effects loops. Man, it's still heavy as a motherfucker. But sounds good. I'm not automatically going to say it sounds better than it did with the Eminence speakers. What I will say is I can dial in a lot more on the high end controls, on the treble and presence controls. I can move those more. Truth be told, man, pushing my luck. Okay, so I spent the past couple hours putting speakers in cabinets, and somehow I'm pushing my luck. And I'm a motherfucker. What are you talking about, dude? I can't see my messages in Messenger. I'm on a live. But you know what? I've concluded my live. I've done what I wanted to do. And I can't put the tube amps on because it's way too late at night. I'm pushing my luck. I don't know what Inwoke. I don't know who Inwoke is, man. Want me to delete him? I'll delete him. I don't know who pretty much anybody is besides the like 4 guitar people that are in your chat. Okay, yeah, everybody here is a mod if you have noticed. Okay, so Endwoke, I'll delete him. I can't scroll back that far. It lets me scroll back like 50 messages. He's not one of them. Everybody's a mod here. Like there's nothing going on, dude. So don't call me out and say that I'm bad. I'm sitting here putting speakers in cabinets. That's what you said the other day, and I brought that up earlier. I said, "What's up, Inwoke? I heard that you report channels in the village. What's up with that?" He didn't respond to that. Oh, he reposts. Oh, so he like dual streams your stuff. I didn't know he even had a channel. I thought that he was just someone who would comment on stuff. All right. Well, next time I see him. Oh, reports, not reposts. Okay. Well. All right. Whatever, man. I don't know why people are trying to report our channels. Like we're trying to achieve great tone as guitarists. Like if you had a channel that was about model train city building with little trees and little conductor figurines, I would look at it for about 30 seconds and say, okay, that's not my hobby. But somehow people come to these guitar channels in the village and it's, bro, if you're not into amplifiers, what are you doing here? Like seriously. I mean, I guess it's just because you think we're cool people. But, bro, this is a hobby page. Like, don't bring any drama to this page, man. This is a hobby page. And if this isn't your hobby, don't be here. And also, if this isn't your hobby, don't go into a giveaway for a hobby object. If you're not a guitar player, don't go into a giveaway for a guitar amp. And earlier, Andy vouched for Dale, saying, "Oh, he's got a guitar. Oh, well, I haven't sent him that guitar yet, but he's got a cab. Oh yeah, he's got a." Yo, these people like Dale, they need to send me evidence that they are a guitar player, and I will put them in the running for this giveaway. I'm not just going to take somebody's word for it, because you'll have Greiker and whoever, Papo, or whoever your enemies are. I don't know these people. I don't want to have anything to do with them. They'll send me 1,000 applications to be part of the giveaway, right? I'm not gonna validate more than probably 40% of applications for this giveaway. Okay, well then it should be very easy for Dale to give me an email showing me that he's a guitar player. Why is that an issue? Well, so he's getting an additional guitar. I think he might be a guy with a $100 acoustic guitar in his closet somewhere. And that ain't gonna fly. Look, if he wants to be a part of the contest, he can do it just like everybody else. Send me an email, show me your guitar player, you're in. It's simple. So, tomorrow, today was, installing stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a sound sample. I'm going to listen to this stuff and report back to you. So thanks for hanging out. It's been real. Peace. Well, so you don't have to send me an email, because I have seen that you have guitars and cabinets. The rest of these guys I haven't. And it's very important to show that you are a guitar player in order to enter a giveaway for a guitar amp. If you can't show that you're a guitar player, forget about it. So it's as simple as that. And there's not going to be weekly new rules or this or that. Just, are you a guitar player? Okay, send me an email. Simple explanation, couple photos, a little video. That's it. I'm not sending this thing to I'm not going to send this to somebody's wife as a duplicate entry. No. Single entries. And I'm not going to send this to somebody who doesn't have this passion that we do. Okay? Because you think these guys are making money? I'm sorry. You think Luke is making money right now on his big company? Nah. This is a labor of love, okay? And am I going to send something that's a labor of love to somebody who has no love for this thing? Nah. Passion meets passion in this giveaway. You got to show that you care about this hobby. All right, guys. Rock on.